Hey guys, Stewie Vapes back here again. Another review for you. Today I'm going to have a special guest joining me on the actual review. But today we are reviewing the Innokin Adept Zlide Kit. Fantastic looking mouth to lung kit. So let's get down and see what's in the box. Okay, so let's have a look, see what's in the box. So it's got the Adept logo on there. You have your warranty card, which has your QR code. You have your Innokin Adept mod. You have your display for your power settings and your USB charging port. Spare coil. You also get a spare glass. And your Zlide tank. Pop out the drip tip to fill. Won't open unless the drip tip comes out. Unscrew the bottom, as with all Innokin mouth to lung kits. Coil just pops out and it fits back in like so, and the bottom just screws back on. You do also have an adjustable airflow on the bottom. You can tighten that down or open it up, whatever you prefer. And in the other side we do have your standard stuff like your warranty card, your user manual, your charging cable, which is micro USB, spare bung and mouthpiece. So your user manual, which has got all your information you need, and also the warning and safety card. So Stewie Vapes back here with the Focus and Vapor. Innokin Adept Zlide. Fantastic little bit of kit.
So, the Innokin Adept Zlide, shockproof, waterproof and dust resistant. Beautiful little design, nice rubber feel. Secret little charging port at the bottom, that does pop off. USB micro
USB.
I actually forgot the name of that for some reason. Yeah, completely dustproof, waterproof and shockproof.
Okay, so with the kit, you've got the Zlide tank, which is one of the very few mouth to lung tanks that does have a replaceable glass. You have a secure locking system where you have to take the drip tip out to slide it open to fill. It's got a nice little fill port there. So if the drip tip's in, it's in your pocket. It's not going anywhere.
No.
It does have 4 coils available on the Zenith range, which is the 1.6, the 0.8, the 0.4 and the 0.5, which one of them is, I believe, a Plex mesh coil.
I believe that's the 0.8.
I believe it's the 0.48. I think it's the lower one because it's mesh.
Yeah. My bad.
Double check that for you. Does have the adjustable airflow on there as well, and a very, very ingenious, smart power system. So you've got one single button at the bottom. Obviously that's your fire button there. As you can see, it flashes up when you put your tank on. So we'll just detach the tank, connect it back up. Your light flashing at the bottom there, which shows you which side of the power at the bottom you use. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is 14, 15, 16 and 17 watts. Each button press goes through those 4 lights. So each one will represent one of these numbers at the bottom, depending on which side the light goes. As a mouth to lung kit, it is very open with the airflow fully open.
It's very, very airy tank.
Closed off a bit. For a mouth to lung, that is bloody cloudy.
It is very airy when it's fully open.
If you like your mouth to lung to be that little bit tighter, have that nice tighter draw, a simulation of smoking, which is what mouth to lung's for. Close it down.
Thank you. So again, with obviously, I personally run a very tight draw. I only have 2 or 1 hole open, depending on how I'm feeling and how much nicotine I'm running. Now, my personal preference is 1 or 2. You can really feel how tight the drawer is on one hole open.
having that adjustability to your airflow is fantastic, because obviously some people do prefer that more powerful, in-your-face sort of hit with more airflow. Some people, like myself, for my mouth to lung, I normally use this, which has got a very, very restricted airflow.
And it's very similar toke to what the T22E is.
And very similar to the T18s.
Yep.
Fantastic kits, again, from Innokin. In my opinion, for mouth to lung, Innokin is one of the best kits that you can get. They're durable, they're hard wearing, and obviously this one, it's basically indestructible.
It's the aegis legend of the mouth to lung.
Yeah,
basically.
And also it's a 3,000 mile battery, so that's going to last you a while. You've got good amount of battery to get you through your day, possibly 2 before having to charge. How long are you finding before you get it fully charged from dead?
Obviously, about 2 hours, 2.5 hours from fully dead to full battery. Personally, I use mouth to lung a lot, so I roughly get about 8 hours, 8-9 hours out of the battery before it dies. By then I'm already home, ready to charge. So
obviously, being in the jobs that we are, we can vape all day long, so we're going to get through our batteries a bit more than the average vapor. But someone that is using it just as they go off to work, smoke break, they go for a vape, you're going to get probably closer to 2 days out of your battery.
Oh, gotcha.
So, as a kit, one of the best ones out there for you at the moment for mouth to lung. Tank-wise, it's a good tank.
Using the Zenith coils, and the flavour on these are remarkable. They are really good.
It's great flavour. Again, Innokin, they know what they're doing. They're one of the best companies out there. The mod itself reminds me of the old Easy Watt from Innokin.
I didn't think of that, actually.
No, it's basically their modified version of that, the new version of that. The tank, very similar to the Zenith tank. It's the new Zenith Zlide, hence Zlide. Overall, as a piece of kit, I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. Tank, going to give that an 8. And the mod itself, I'm going to give it a 7, just because it's got a weird feel to it, where it's still got that rubberized feel to it. But overall, absolutely amazing.
I mean, I agree with the 8 for the actual the battery bottom. I feel like I've got big hands, and it is kind of small in my hands. So, for example, every now and then I chuck the Zlide tank actually on the Aegis. But
Battery for days.
Yeah, battery for days, but that's for a different video, I suppose. But the tank itself, that's a solid 9. I haven't had flavour like that in a long time.
Yeah, it's, again, Innokin, mouth to lung, fantastic. They know what they're doing. Keep up the work, guys. So that's the end of the review. If you're interested in seeing more of him, jump onto Instagram. Your tag is?
The Folkestone Vapor, so _Folkestone_Vapor, because they don't like having spaces.
Like and subscribe for more content in the future. Got another RPM video coming up for the new Smart RPM. And also, if you're local to me, Folkestone High, surrounding areas, go on to Vaporettes, Folkestone Hive 18+. Any deals that the Vaporettes guys are doing will be on there. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye.